Hi everyone. Well, today has been a little bit of a mess up. Now, I did say last week I was going to make cookies, but I'm going to leave them until next week because this morning I'm actually making a jam sponge for my friend because it's her birthday and she doesn't really like buttercream or anything. So I said, okay, I can just make a basic jam sponge and put like a sprinkling of ice and sugar over it, which she was really happy with. So we're doing that this morning. I'm really sorry, I was talking to myself for about 15 minutes, weighing up butter, sugar, weighing up the eggs, yeah, and I didn't have you on record. So in here, it doesn't look very appetising, but I've got butter and sugar, which I'm going to continue mixing. Also, next week, I'm going to be doing Easter cookies, as I said, on the Sunday, but I'm also doing a 21st birthday party. Now, they just want a tray bake. They're not really into big parties. So I'm just going to do a tray bake with like Happy 21st written on it. Not being paid, evidently, because, as I said before, I'm not a professional. I haven't got, I'm not professional, so I'm not going to charge anything for it. They're for friends. It's for friends, children. So I said I'll do it. Right, continue with mixing the butter and sugar. In here I've got 200, well, I weighed out the eggs, which come to 200 grams. Then I weighed out the butter and sugar. So I'm just mixing this until it gets a little bit lighter in colour, and then I'll add the eggs and the flour. Yeah. Right, so that's mixed together quite nicely. So I'm going in with the eggs, so you can't really see that. Going in with the eggs. Chuck them all in there. Ooh. Now I need to weigh out the flour, and I am going to add vanilla essence to this one. I hope you can hear me, just because just because it is going to be for a birthday party. So yeah, I better get the flour out as well. Just ignore me if you hear me talking to myself. It happens quite often in my kitchen. I really don't care. It is what it is. luckily I don't answer myself, so yeah. Just a drop. Right, as last week, I'm going to weigh out my flour in separate bowl. Reason being is that when you're weighing it out, it can actually go everywhere. So, and I need to get it exactly right, and because there's mixture all mixed up, it would be difficult to take out. Just a little bit too much. I use a teaspoon. That's perfect. So 200 grams of flour, self-raising I use. I'm not as chatty as what I was last week. I haven't been too well this week, so that is one of the reasons I'm not doing the cookies, because I haven't been shopping to get the ingredients. But I had the ingredients in just for a basic cake, and so that worked out really well that she wanted a cake. Now, give that a quick mix before I turn it on, because it goes everywhere otherwise. Last week I was cleaning it all off my microwave air fryer, which is at the side of me here, until about midnight. Yeah, I'm not the most clean. Yeah, I'm clean, but when I bake, it gets everywhere. So yeah. Do this for quite a while, because the more air you can get into it, the lighter the sponge is at the end. So keep mixing. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to dish it up. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. We'll dish it up, ready to go in the oven. I'm really sorry. I still haven't done anything about my phone. I don't really know what I can get. I need... Oh no, not that one. I need something that like, I can put my phone on so it can like do from, I don't know, different angles. Do you know what I mean? I don't know whether I can get some kind of stand or not. Right. You won't be able to see much, but you know, I'm trying my best, so that's all I can do. Oh, that's another thing. I greased and floured the tins. Some people like to do that, put greaseproof paper in. I don't bother. I find if you grease and flour the tins well enough, you really don't need greaseproof paper. But it's a personal choice. It's no one else's decision. It's your own personal choice. It's just what works better for me, so that's what I do. Just have to get these spread out really evenly in the tins. And so there we have it. Now, do bear in mind this is only my second baking video, so I'm still a little bit nervous. Plus the fact I told you I haven't been very well because of my disability this week. I think most of you know that I've got a disability. Oh, and thank you for all the lovely positive comments that you gave me last week on the video. Right, so that will now go in. I really want to lick the fork. Is that okay? I mean, I'll finish spreading it out. I can, can't I? Right, I'm now putting that in the oven. I put mine on in between 180 and 200, and so I'll put it in and I'll check it in about 25 minutes. And I will see you all in a bit when I'm decorating it. Thank you. Bye. Hi, I didn't actually film decorating the cake because I've got my friend's little girl here. She's 6 and my friend doesn't want her on videos, which is absolutely fine. She did have a slight accident. She broke the cake just a little bit, but it's fine. She's put miles too much icing sugar, and in the middle there is lemon curd. That is the finished cake. It's not ideal, but we were making it for her mum, and you know, she's put a little bit too much icing sugar on. We can dust it off when we eat it. It's absolutely fine. And yeah, so that is the finished result. I will be back later. I'm going to make a pasta bake. Now I just use a jar to do it, but I'm actually going to do that as well this afternoon. Sorry, this has been a bit of a disaster morning. As I said, I was in hospital for a couple of days this week because I couldn't walk. My disability affects all my nerves and muscles in my legs and hands and everything, and I could not walk. So I ended up in hospital, and I'm still not really doing too well, but yeah, getting there. Right, I will see you all later with a pasta bake. Actually, what I might do is combine the two videos together. So then it's just one long video. Okay, bye. Hello, it's me again. I have totally forgot to film myself making pasta bake. Haven't finished. I've just boiled up some pasta. Now, I boiled it up first because I've got no teeth, and so I have to have it like overly soft. And yeah, I am cheating. I've got pasta cooked in the bowl, as you can see, and I'm cheating. I'm not doing this one from scratch. Next week I'll try and do, well, I will do a macaroni cheese from scratch, and I will film myself. This is Home Pride pasta bake with tomato and bacon. So I'm just gonna pop that in. Oh, I've got it everywhere. It's fun. Doesn't really matter, it's only me, because I like to freeze stuff down, because during the week I have so many different hospital appointments, and I'm doing college work, even though it's half term this week, Easter holidays. So yeah, I do freeze stuff down. Well, I haven't been well this week. It's like taking my voice and everything. As I've said before, I've got a nerve damaging condition called Charcot-Marie-Tooth disease, and yeah, it can affect the speech, so you'll have to excuse me, I'm afraid. This isn't going quite as well as expected. Just making sure the pasta is covered. I've grated a load of cheese. Now I've grated too much due to the fact I've got a little girl here. Same little girl was here this morning. She's not allowed to be in the videos, so she's under strict instructions to stay in the living room for now. But she doesn't want pasta and sauce. She just wants a bowl of pasta with cheese grated over it. Now, I also quite like that, but for tonight I'm doing pasta and sauce, pasta bake even. So I'll make sure all that is all done. Now I've got preheated oven, and I'm going to put that in there for about 20 minutes because the pasta's already cooked, so it's just got to melt the cheese and Bob's your uncle. Anyway, I'll make another video once my dog loves cheese. I've just given him a little bit. Once it's cooked. Bye for now. So I've just got it out the oven. This is the finished result. I'm going to let it cool down a bit before I cut into it. It does look a bit messy. I accidentally dropped some of the pasta sauce around the side, but it's only me. I'm going to cut it into portions, put it in containers and freeze it down. So I'm not bothered about the mess too much tonight. Yeah, so that's about it.